Why do the smallest states have surprising electoral vote counts? Imagine a system where the size of a state does not always determine its influence in choosing the leader of the nation. This might seem counterintuitive at first glance, especially when considering population size. But the reason behind this phenomenon lies in the way the United States elects its president through a process called the Electoral College. The Electoral College was established by the United States Constitution as a compromise during the founding of the nation. Its purpose was to balance the influence of larger, more populous states with that of smaller states. Each state is allocated a number of electoral votes equal to the total of its representatives in the United States House of Representatives plus its 2 senators. Since every state has 2 senators regardless of population, smaller states often have a relatively larger share of electoral votes compared to their population size. For example, a small state with a population of around 1 million people might have 3 electoral votes. Meanwhile, a large state with a population of over 30 million could have 50 or more electoral votes. This means that each individual vote in a smaller state carries more weight in the Electoral College than in a larger state. This design was intended to give smaller states a voice in the presidential election, ensuring that their interests are not overshadowed by the more populous regions. The reason some small states have surprisingly high electoral vote counts is also linked to the principle of equal representation for states in the Senate. Because every state, regardless of population, has 2 senators, the total number of electoral votes for a state is always at least 3. This minimum ensures that even the least populated states have a meaningful role in the election process. In conclusion, the Electoral College system creates a unique balance where the influence of a state is not solely determined by its population size. Instead, it combines population-based representation with equal state representation, which results in some small states having a surprisingly significant impact in presidential elections. This structure was designed to preserve the interests of smaller states and maintain a federal balance within the electoral process.